Children spend more time inside than any other generation. There is no doubt that technological advancements have affected the relationship between children and regular physical activity, which is why child obesity has reached epidemic proportions within Australia. Child obesity is one of the leading causes to chronic disease and disability in this country, a cause that is extremely preventable with regular physical activity. Unfortunately, it is too often that children lack the motivation to engage in physical activity. But what if there was a simple way to get kids motivated to be regularly active? There is. Dogs. Dogs are known to be the most active, involved and motivating family pet. By adopting a dog, there is an opportunity for children to change their lazy behaviours and start being active for a cause. Animal Welfare League Queensland is a not-for-profit animal rehoming shelter spread across 5 shelters. Adopting a dog from any of the 5 shelters will not only help save a dog's life, but could be the start to saving a child's life. We've developed a campaign that will combine Australia's need to combat child obesity with the ultimate goal of increasing Brisbane-wide shelter awareness for AWLQ. The campaign will span over a 6-week period, utilising several channels. Overall, our concept is to partner with the Sandgate PCYC in close proximity to the Bracken Ridge shelter to hold a one-day event on the 1st of June. Research projects an increase in the search for pet adoption following this date within the year, making it suitable for the day of the event as it is a time when the demographic is most actively seeking a pet. Prior to the event, children at the PCYC will work with AWLQ staff on an arts and crafts project to create posters that will be used as in-house flyers 4 weeks leading up to the event. After the creation of the posters, the AWLQ will overlay information about the event on the posters. On the day of the event, active participation will be encouraged to allow family members to get involved with the dogs and learn about the physical benefits of owning a pet. Staff from the AWLQ and the PCYC will run several dog-themed activities. As this is running, several shelter dogs will be on site for families to engage with. At the end of the event, families will be prompted to think about adopting a pet, with the incentive of all dogs being $49 at the shelter for 2 weeks following the day of the event. Homeowner families aged 35 to 49 with children interested in or passionate about dogs are the ideal target demographic for the campaign. Research has provided an insight that 50% of Australian families live in a household with a pet. Out of the other 50% of non-pet owners, 60% would like to own a pet. This affirms our choice in target demographic. Knowing that the PCYC is strongly affiliated with local families, the facility is an ideal location. The campaign will use 3 key objectives to ultimately measure its success following the day of the AWLQ event. The first objective is to increase traffic to AWLQ's social media by 30% over a 6-week period. This will be accomplished by using Facebook and Instagram for 4 weeks leading up to the day of the event and monitoring this for 2 weeks following the event. Statistics show that 52% of our target demographic uses these social media platforms daily. Knowing that AWLQ already has a strong social media presence, this is the ideal space to communicate with our target audience about the event. This will be measured by monitoring the number of likes, shares and views over the 6-week campaign period. Using these channels, our second objective will work to engage 20% of AWLQ's Facebook followers to share the PCYC event. This form of earned media will advantage the campaign by utilising the share function that allows users to share the campaign with their wider community, increasing frequency of reach at no additional cost to the shelter. The final objective, vital to the success of the campaign, is to direct 40% of consumers from the event to the shelter to adopt a dog. We will measure this objective by giving each adult who attends a raffle ticket. They will then need to produce this ticket to their closest AWLQ shelter when adopting a dog in order for the adoption rate to be measured. The budget we have put together for the campaign takes into consideration that Animal Welfare League Queensland is a not-for-profit, and as a business, creating revenue is not a goal. A gold coin donation per person will go towards the event preparation for using PCYC's facilities. Additionally, by utilising free social media platforms, further costs are eliminated. $49 has been allocated as our last expense within the budget, going towards the in-house flyers and raffle tickets. By adopting out 1 dog following the day of the event, this campaign will break even. To conclude, by adopting a dog, there is an opportunity for children to change their lazy behaviours and start being active for a cause. With Animal Welfare League Queensland tapping into combating obesity, this campaign is ideal in reaching the identified target market. All campaign objectives have been constructed to not overshadow the main objective of the campaign, ultimately driving families with children to adopt a pet dog.